time is 8:52 p.m. Good evening. The news headline. Abaribe, others publicly denounce Ipob sit-at-home orders. Senator Abaribe and other political leaders of the southeastern region has come out to publicly condemn the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra after less than 24 hours after the anti-Ipob protest by Ijele, and therefore saying that the sit-at-home order by the Ipob should actually be denounced, although the Ipob has said that they had not ordered for any sit-at-home order again, that it is actually on suspension and nobody should enforce the sit-at-home orders, just like Senator Abaribe and other political leaders had actually said to. As vowed to deal with anyone caught enforcing the Monday sit-at-home order in Southeast. In a statement signed by Comrade Ima, Powerful Media and Publicity Secretary of the Ipob, the group intensified plans to set up task force to checkmate those enforcing the protest. The statement read, "We, the global family of indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, ably led by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to reiterate once again that we have no other sit-at-home order after 14th September. Any other purported sit-at-home, including the suspended weekly sit-at-home on Mondays, does not exist in the diary of Ipob. In fact, after September 14th, there is no sit-at-home this week. Any contrary news or speculations to this effect should be ignored. Anybody trying to enforce any sit-at-home order using the name of Ipob is a saboteur and does so at his peril. If we catch anybody disturbing the peace of Biafrans or residents in Biafra land under the guise of enforcing non-existent sit-at-home order, such a person will regret his actions because he will receive the reward of traitors. The indigenous people of Biafra is a responsible organization with reasoning and empathy. We cannot be part of the problem we are trying to solve. We cannot join the enemies to compound the woes of our people. We are fighting to liberate. That was why we suspended the Ghost Mondays that we earlier declared because of the economic implications to our people. We listened to appeals by the people and reviewed our stance on the matter then. That was why we reduced the sit-at-home protest to the days our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be making appearances in court. That is enough for now and we stand by it. Anybody trying to impose another sit-at-home order on our people or enforce illegal or imaginary sit-at-home is not Ipob and must be dealt with. Such a person or persons are working with the enemies to disrepute Ipob, and we won't tolerate such stupidity. On this note, Ipob strongly condemned the barbaric act by hoodlums and mentally deranged fellows who disrupted a WAEC exam in a school in Imo State on Monday. What a stupid madness. Whoever was behind such barbarity must be made to pay for their actions. Ipob leadership is hereby promising to replace those motorbikes burnt in the school to their owners and rebuild school blocks burnt by hoodlums in the name of ESN and Ipob volunteers. This is not to portray or indicate that Ipob committed the heinous crimes against our people and promised to set up task force to checkmate those parading themselves as Ipob volunteers and those committing this crime against humanity and our people. We plead to Biafrans to bear with us for this dastardly act against humanity they are using to disrepute and demonize Ipob in the world. We are calling on the school management and those their properties were destroyed to contact any Ipob office near to them for possible payment of their properties that were destroyed. And these were the words of the Ipob through their public and media secretary, Ima Powerful, because now the indigenous people of Biafra had set up a task force to declare total war on hoodlums that are enforcing the sit-at-home order in Southeast. We know that sometimes in August 9, 2021, it was said by the Ipob that there should be a sit-at-home order, of all residents of the Southeast, that none of them should work on Mondays. Like every Mondays from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., everyone should be at home. And that was in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the founder of the indigenous people of Biafra, and also ESN, that they should all stay at home, to give a feeling that they are together with him in the struggle for a self-determination, that is to have their own Biafra, which is breaking up from Nigeria. And we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has actually been at the DSS facility for quite a while now, after being extradited from Kenya, and is awaiting trial at the DSS facility. So in the view of that, the Ipob had actually agreed that they would sit at home, and they enforced every resident also to comply with this every Mondays. And noting that every Monday is actually the an economic booster for them, market and all stuff. Igbos are known for being entrepreneurial, so market and the likes for Mondays. So, and they know that this will actually affect the economy, but yet they said it is a sacrifice that they must pay, so that the world can know that they are together with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. However, there was a time that they were having, the students of Ipob were having NECO exam, and the younger brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had to suspend the sit at home order, so that the students can actually have access to exams like other children in the whole country. Because during this order too, banks were not allowed to open, schools, markets, places, everywhere must be shut down. So they have to consider that. So now, by September 14th, there will be another sit at home order for all Indigbos, to commemorate and remember those that had lost their lives in the struggle for the Biafra nation. Some people were actually attacked at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's residence and they were killed. So every September 14th, we are actually dedicated to celebrate and to remember these people, that their blood was spilled down to achieve the Biafran agitations. So, and now Emma Powerful, who happens to be the media and publicity secretary for the Ipob, has said that this sit-at-home order from Mondays had been suspended indefinitely for now, and the only times that they will be sitting at home is whenever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a hearing in the courts. So aside the September 14th one to commiserate with every to commemorate people that have lost their lives in this struggle, every Mondays now, like Monday to Monday, sit-at-home order should be on hold, and anybody that is found enforcing that particular law will be counted as a as a betrayal and will face the wrath of the Ipob and the law. And therefore they have said that the school management, they went to a school and they broke the schools and then burned some motorbikes and the likes like that. So Ipob is saying that they are going to help them to return all this, like they will rebuild the schools that were broken, and then they would actually that were demolished rather, and they are going to buy new motorbikes for those ones that were burnt. But this is not to say that they were the one that did this acts, but to make them understand that Ipob is an organized and responsible organization. Therefore, Senator Abaribe and other political leaders are saying that they should denounce any activities of the Ipob enforcing sit-at-home orders is still actually in line, since the Ipob had actually also said that they are ensuring a task force to go against people that are enforcing this kind of sit-at-home order. Thanks for listening. Good evening.